This afternoon, a Grand Traverse County woman was sentenced to serve at least a year and a half in prison. A jury found Abigail Sierzputowski guilty in March for operating under the influence causing serious injury. The case goes back to a 2023 crash where Sierzputowski pulled out and hit another vehicle that had the right-of-way. Our Allie Baxter was in the courtroom today as the family in that other vehicle described how this crash has left a lasting impact on them.
Their Ring device captured the audio. I received texts from them soon after, my watch buzzing. We heard something, we saw you drive by, and then heard what sounded like a crash.
The Magiera family wanted ice cream. That's what placed them at the intersection of West Long Lake and Fisher Road on an August night.
That's something that we all do, and we all should be able to do that without having to worry about whether or not we're going to die on the way there.
That's when investigators say Abigail Sierzputowski slammed into the Magiera family's minivan.
The crash data retrieval showed that she did not touch the brake before going through that intersection at 55 miles an hour on a collision course with another vehicle at 55 miles an hour. It is a miracle that they survived.
But Christine Magiera and her son Nicholas had multiple severe injuries that their husband and father, who was also the Long Lake deputy fire chief, attended to as the on-scene commander that night.
Internal bleeding in the abdomen, fractured pelvis, left arm fractures, the radius ulna fracture that was sticking out of the victim's arm.
You almost killed me. You made my mother say goodbye to me because some of the best child surgeons in the country thought I was going to die.
In a case that went to a jury trial, Sierzputowski's defense argued she wasn't under the influence of alcohol when the crash happened, something the jury didn't agree with, finding her guilty of drunk driving causing serious injury.
The lack of accountability, remorse, or compassion from the defendant is despicable. That is one of the most concerning aspects of this situation. She was never honest about what happened. She never took accountability. She told others that she was not drinking that night. It has only made it more difficult for me, my family, and our friends to go through.
In an unexpected statement, prosecutor Kyle Atwood and Judge Hamlin voiced concern that Sierzputowski's husband, a Michigan State Police trooper, had abused his position and lied during the trial.
Told the deputy that the defendant had been drinking prior to driving. And he said, "I didn't say that. It's not on the body camera footage." So he had watched all of that body camera footage before coming into my office and coming up with this story. This is a situation where a state trooper was willing to get up on that stand and commit perjury for his wife, wearing a state police pin, mind you, I assume in an effort to lend more credibility to what he was saying.
And just so there is no doubt, the court absolutely believes that that was perjured testimony, just so everybody is clear on that.
Ultimately, Sierzputowski was sentenced to serve at least a year and a half in prison. She shared a tearful statement to the courtroom.
I can never undo what happened, but I can promise to carry this lesson with me always. To honor the pain I've caused by doing better, by being better, for my family, for my daughters, for my community I care so deeply about.
In Grand Traverse County, Allie Baxter, UpNorthLive News.
Christine Magiera said today she hopes with this conviction and now sentencing, she and her family can finally close this chapter and move forward.